What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, man. I'm sorry about posting the video so late. I fell asleep quick as hell last night after the Power Rangers movie. The Power Rangers movie is legit. I loved it. It took them a long-ass time to finally morph, which was pissing me off. I was like, man, come on, man. I want to see these guys morph. That's why I came here. And it took them forever to finally learn how to morph. But once they did, it was fucking all good. So I'll let it slide. Like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get straight into the high five. Since I'm posting it late, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to go straight into the high five. And then we will touch on the bargain bin, all right? So at the point guard position, I love Kyrie Irving. Now, Russell Westbrook, last time he went against Dallas, it was obvious Dallas kind of has his number. They kind of know how to defend him. They were getting him real frustrated. It just doesn't seem like the greatest situation for Russell Westbrook. And at that price, I would much rather go Kyrie Irving against San Antonio, where LeBron James will be dealing with Kawhi Leonard and Kevin Love will be dealing with LaMarcus Aldridge, which should open up a lot for Kyrie Irving. I see a big game out of Kyrie here, man. So shout out to Kyrie. He is in the high five. Sorry. At the shooting guard position, Buddy Hield. Now, Tony Allen isn't the defender he used to be. He's still very good, but he's not the defender he used to be. All right? On top of that, Sacramento is just unleashing Buddy Hield. They're allowing him to do whatever the fuck he wants, pretty much. The good situation with Buddy Hield as well, regardless of game flow, he's going to get his minutes. He will get good minutes regardless of game flow. If it's a blowout, he'll get good minutes. If it's a close game, he'll get good minutes. It's one of those things where it's safe minutes. This guy can get you 30-plus easily fantasy points, and that's 6 times value. Even if he, at minimum, he will get 30 because of how many shots he puts up. All right, at minimum, he'll get 30 back at home in Sacramento. I love Buddy Hield here with this matchup. Memphis has been struggling against shooting guards, so it's a great matchup for Buddy Hield. I love it. Now, at the center position, my boy, Andre Drummond. It's been a while since I have promoted Andre Drummond into the high five. Last time we did it, he did great. And now I'm feeling it again. I think he goes crazy against New York today. Last time he went against New York, he dropped 51 against them. So I expect a similar outcome. Andre Drummond is going to murder New York. They have nobody down low to control Drummond at all in the least bit. They are one of the worst rebounding teams in the league. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great situation for Andre Drummond. I also like this game right here. I think this game stays close. I like this game at 7,600. I got to have Andre Drummond. At the other guard spot, Mike Conley. I absolutely love Mike Conley against Sacramento. Sacramento can't stop shit on defense. Point guards go crazy against Sacramento. On top of that, Marc Gasol has already been ruled out. So that adds more shots to Mike Conley. I love Mike Conley to run this offense, take more shots because of Mark not being in. And Mike Conley should be a fantastic play at only 7,500. And he has got to be in the high five. Now, when it comes to LeBron James or Kawhi Leonard, because that's who I'm going with between these two. All right? LeBron James or Kawhi Leonard, I think that Kawhi Leonard's dealing with a better matchup here. LeBron James has been playing very relaxed defense as of late. Small forwards have been doing great against him. Otto Porter went for like 35 fantasy points against him real recently. So LeBron James isn't something to shy away from. I mean, he's been playing very relaxed defense, probably because they're going into the playoffs. He wants to go in full strength, and then in the playoffs, he's going to lock down D. But as of right now, he's not putting much effort on the defensive end. So I really like Kawhi Leonard in this matchup. I think LeBron is going to have Kawhi on him, which Kawhi is one of the best defenders in the league. Matter of fact, probably the best defender in the league. So LeBron James might have a little bit of a tough time here to hold him in a reasonable amount of points. Kawhi Leonard's going to be able to run free against Cleveland. No problem. So it's going to be a great game as well. I like getting involved in this game. Kyle Korver has also been ruled out, so that's going to add value to J.R. Smith and Amon Shumpert. So keep track of those two guys too, because those two guys should do well against San Antonio. Pick off their weaknesses against guards. So Irving and J.R. Smith are probably going to be a good little duo in this game here. All right? And that's it. Kyrie Irving, Buddy Hield, Andre Drummond, Mike Conley, and Kawhi Leonard are the high five for today, man. I love the matchups for every single one of these guys. I'm very confident in them showing up. Now let's go ahead and get to the bargain bin plays of the day. At the point guard position, my favorite cheap options at the point guard position, I love Tony Parker against Cleveland. He has had some big games in the past against Cleveland. So if he can get his 30 minutes, then he'll be a fantastic play. I'm not bothering with Patty Mills. I think Tony Parker, unless Tony Parker is announced as sitting. If they decide not to play Tony Parker, then obviously you go Patty Mills. But if Tony Parker plays, I like Tony Parker in this matchup at 4,000, getting the start here. J.J. Barea against OKC. I absolutely love it. I love J.J. Barea against OKC, man. J.J. is just so energetic. He's like a little lightning bolt off the bench. I love J.J. Barea, man. He's going to bring some energy to that second unit. I don't know how to feel about this Ish Smith, Reggie Jackson deal, man. I'm not going to play either one of them, to be honest with you. I like Corey Joseph against Orlando. But other than that, I'm not playing Reggie Jackson or Ish Smith. They can both suck it. I'm tired of getting fucked by those two guys. No homo. All right, so now J.R. Smith, like I said, at only 3,800 is great value here with no Kyle Korver. I love J.R. Smith here. Manu Ginobili could be good. That experience against Cleveland is going to be much needed. All right, Manu Ginobili is a good play here. Norman Powell's been getting some good run. Pay attention to Ron Baker. He might start. Other than that, that was it with that. Oh, another player I want to touch on real quick because he's been doing pretty well lately. And I want to touch on him so you guys are aware of it. Delon Wright. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but he's been real consistent lately. They're giving him more minutes recently. He got 24 minutes against Miami, 24 against Dallas. This could be a very good little value play right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to make Delon Wright the value bargain bin play of the day. At only 3,000, Delon Wright has been very consistent. He's getting his minutes up there. And against Orlando, it's a good matchup. So I really like Wright to come in and do some damage against Orlando. It's a great matchup. I absolutely love this guy at only 3,000. I absolutely love him at only 3,000. My favorite bargain bin play of the day right there. Another really good bargain bin option. Like I said, guys, Marc Gasol has been officially ruled out. He will not play. I believe that's what it said. Yeah, Marc Gasol ruled out tonight. All right? So because of that, Brandon Wright is going to get more run. I like Brandon Wright as a little value play. He's all the way down here. At 3,000, the minimum price tag against Sacramento. Brandon Wright could be a very good play here. He should get some more minutes. I absolutely love that. And of course, Zach Randolph, consider him at 5,000. He will be starting most likely. Who else? You always have to consider Aaron Baines, the backup for Andre Drummond. Because, I mean, I like I said, I put Andre Drummond in the high five, so I expect Andre to do great. But there is that very small chance he gets into foul trouble, and Aaron Baines might get some more minutes. So you got to keep that in the back of your mind. It's good. Every time he gets some good, solid play, he does very well. He's a good rebounder. So keep that in mind. Papa Giannis has been getting good minutes. I like Papa Giannis here, man, because, like I said, they're going to play their young guys regardless. But same reason they play Buddy Hield regardless. They need more experience out of their young guys. They're going to play them a shitload of minutes these last few weeks. So I absolutely love that, man. All right. Let's touch on some power forward real quick. I really love Patrick Patterson here as a good value play at only 3,400 going against Orlando. Orlando has struggled down low. Patrick Patterson has had some good rebounding games. Against Orlando is a bad rebounding team. So this should be a very good game out of Patrick Patterson. Definitely hitting value at only 3,400. I absolutely love him. I wanted to make sure I touched on him. And once again, Brandon Wright with Marc Gasol out. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't entered into the contest, at me at cam_ATL, hashtag DFS Squad giveaway, so I can give this $100 to you. Earn that $100. Like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment any questions and concerns down below as well. Hit me up on Twitter if you have any questions, need some lineup help. I got you. And I'm out.